Ooh, we like brunch.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Two Nerds, One Quest. I am your host and DM, JC Dittmer, here with these three nerds because math is hard. That man looking away off to the side, probably at his dogs, is one Tom M. Norton. Playing Doug this morning. Little
Yeah.
babysitting, huh?
Yeah. Well, Gus is so weird. He was laying on the chair behind me, and then he went out the little dog gate because we have gates, so they don't have free reign of all the rooms and stuff. But the gates have like little dog doors in them. Oh, there he is.
Ooh.
And he ran out, and then he was just standing on that side looking in because sometimes he's skittish and doesn't want to run back through. Like he'll run through real quick because like if the door's gonna get him. I don't know.
Your house is haunted, dude. You saw something.
Might.
I mean, it's a relatively new house, so I don't know what it's haunted by.
Yeah, there's Gus. You can see him on stream behind me.
Yay, Gus. Gus.
And he's looking at me because I keep saying his name. Okay, that's it. That's all I got. Fuck off.
Of course, we're also joined by one Ryan Krixis Kukta. How you doing this morning, bud?
Boomtown, good enough, guys. Returning from Mexico, so feeling a little like jet lagged, but ready to rock and roll.
A little pina colada lagged.
Yeah, a little. I mean, there was some margaritas done in the airport yesterday, waiting. So I wasn't ready to give it up yet, but
Hey, that's a good vacation. And of course, last but not least, is the lore master, the limerick maker, the lazy dragon, one Jeff Jacob Williams. How you doing this morning, bud?
Good morning, everybody. Happy Father's Day to all.
Hey, yeah, thanks for bringing that home with that. I forgot to lead. I should have led with that. But we're fathers. It's just another day for us. We do the grilling on Father's Day, right?
I hope so.
You got a recap and maybe a limerick for us there, Jeff?
Yeah. If you have any issues hearing me, let me know. So we started out our last episode in the silk shop where Doug was not able to get a second cloak, but we decided to use that time to in that safe place to take a short rest. During that short rest, Jacob read the script that he got and apparently is now cursed. Next thing we went to look for was a down tower where there were a bunch of crawling claws digging with ghosts kind of directing them. We found out later they were looking for his body. After a few hours helping them, we found the body and also found the inscription we were looking for. 7th, trace a circle with the ashes of the dead. The body also had a necklace of fireballs on it that Krixis recognized, so he sent Doug to go grab it, and Doug got most of it, and in the process torched not just the body that had been carrying it, but Krixis and all of the hands that were carrying the body and trying to block Krixis. So a little bit of an oops, but hey, that's a lot of damage. I think
Worth
he gets
it.
the gold star for that.
Totally worth it.
So then the ghost seemed to shrug and kind of fade away when its body got torched, and we laid him to rest. And we took some of the ashes in case we needed it for the ritual we're trying to figure out. During this time, we have been hearing a undead-sounding scream from across the city. So far, not sure what that is, but Valine thinks it might be a demi-lich. Next, we checked out a church-like building, and it was pretty much empty except for a goblet that seemed to be ever-filling. We all took drinks from it and got some spell abilities. So that'll be fun. And next, we found a tower that had a yellow light at the top. And there were magic brooms sweeping in the lower floors. We thought they were magic brooms. Turns out they were just being used by invisible servants. And when we got to the top, there was 4 giant hands guarding a miniature tower, which when Doug went to touch the tower, a magic door opened up and he went through. And then the rest of us followed, taking a little bit of damage on the way through, specifically Krixis, I think. Going through the magic door, we found ourselves in a room that had a few hags in it. And that is where we left off.
Few is 3, right?
I think, yeah. So when Krixis sees something he needs, sends Doug for the fireball beads until one of them lands, torching 100 hands. I guess we can say he succeeds.
Dude, you're too good at those. I love it.
100%
We should make a
success rate.
book. When this is over, we should make a book of all these. Might be a good idea.
Shh. I may or may not have been
Started.
asking for the limericks for more than one reason.
Oh, fantastic. So, Jacob, you were the last one through the portal, and you kind of stepped through. Doug is on the floor, or no, Krixis is on the floor because he dove through, and kind of standing up and brushing himself off. And one hag that's sitting at the table turns and looks at you and goes, "We have visitors. Sisters, what can we do for you?"
I am Doug. Where are we?
Well, you're in our hovel. Our home. She looks around. Isn't it glorious?
It is a very beautiful hovel, and I like it a lot.
You are a strange one, sir. I suppose that may come from being the bird type. You may find this beautiful. Most people find it strange. A little creepy, but that's how we are.
So I'm going to look is there anything that we can see other than these hags and just a hovel? Like, are they
Make a perception check.
cauldroning?
Oh, she's sitting at a table chopping some animal up. Like your immediate instinct is that she's like doing an entrails reading or something on it. She's sitting there. There's one over by a cauldron stirring it. And then there is one sitting in a rocking chair in the back, just kind of rocking with a book in her hands.
What'd you say? Investigation?
Perception.
Can I look around for writing on the wall? Like we have done in most of the...
Perception, yeah.
14.
14? And what do you got for that? Actually, you could be investigation. You're actively looking, Jacob, if you want.
Well, I'm frozen, so... Alright, my investigation is plus 11, my perception's plus 2, so...
Oh, do the plus 11. You're actively looking for writing on the wall.
Yeah, I rolled perception, it was 19. If it would have been investigation, it would have been 28.
Okay.
We'll call that good.
Yeah, we'll call that very good. With your perception check as you're looking around, Doug, you realize she's not doing an entrails reading. She's actually preparing, like she's boning whatever this is to eat it, to cook it. The hag that's in the cauldron, you realize she's actually just doing laundry. She pulls clothing up out of the thing and she's kind of squeezing it out and cleaning it. And the one reading the book is actually asleep. Her head is down and she's just, the chair is still going, but you hear a gentle snore from her as she goes. Other than that, the room is there isn't a lot there. It's sticks and logs and stuff built upright. Looking around, Jacob, on the wall, you see draconic writing. And it reads, "Second, summon a flame in the palm of your hand."
Nice.
You
is there
do see a pin cushion, Doug.
Okay.
It's got a needle in it that looks like it might be made out of platinum or something. On a shelf, there's a little rabbit made of pink quartz.
As one has.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a door?
Then hanging
in this
over
room?
the fireplace is on a hook is a necklace. It looks like it's got a crow's foot with it's grasping some sort of precious gem. And then there's a couple of vials on a shelf over a cabinet. Or a countertop, sorry, not a cabinet.
Is there a door here?
Nope. The only door is the door behind you that you came through, which is like a teleportation circle.
Crap. I was hoping that there'd be a separate door so we could avoid those jerk-offs in the other room. Why are you behind
Whoever's
the
near me,
portal?
I'll point.
Oh,
You guys talked at the same time.
we did. Go ahead, Jeff.
I was gonna say, whoever's near me, I'll point out that got the inscription and kind of give them the thumbs up, like, okay, that might be what we were here for.
Okay. Valine steps through at that moment. Little hairy in there. And then her eyes get really big as she kind of looks around. Oh, great.
I'm going to ask
She's
them.
just quiet. She knows what she just stepped into, and she's not very comfortable.
I'm going to ask them why they're behind a portal. So why? Why are you hidden? Why are you here?
This is our home. This is our home.
But
We aren't hidden. This is our home. We only allow entrance through portals into our home. This is an extra dimensional space.
oh, I kind of get it. It's weird that you're in a tower. Well,
It's not quite an extra dimensional space. It's kind of like an extra dimensional space. I gotta change the wording on that because you walked in here with a bag of holding.
yeah, I was gonna ask about that actually.
I was not.
Yeah. Don't ask about stuff like that.
Yeah, I was not gonna bring
Campaign
that up.
over.
Yeah.
Johnny effectively just killed us all, whether by accident or on purpose.
Hey, I'm sorry. The bag of holding was in the adventure, and this place is called an extra dimensional space in the adventure, but I think that's like a cheap move to end the whole campaign based on this. So it is a special space. It's a space that's
I think
bigger
for,
on the inside than the outside.
From a official rules perspective, again, it's open to interpretation, but I think it specifically says an item that is an interdimensional space. Whereas I think we went through a portal to a,
Portal.
kind of like a what's the one that rope trick is that? Like rope trick
Yep.
isn't an item, so it shouldn't affect
okay,
it.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I think that's
I
how
like
it
that.
goes. At least that's my interpretation.
I will allow accept that interpretation and use it, so we don't die.
Yes. Yeah. And Doug was just starting to like everybody too.
Yeah. Exactly.
So have a nice day. I'm gonna turn around to Krixis and everybody else and say we have to go back through that.
Does what they're cooking smell good?
It's laundry. No.
Mm.
It smells quite awful, honestly.
Krixis says, "I can't take another pummeling from the fist."
I'm going to actually say let's wait a couple minutes. I'm gonna turn back to the Hags. Excuse me. Do you mind if we stay here for a little bit? Like 10 minutes.
Oh, you came... Fists, you came through Ythrin, huh?
Huh?
Do you need assistance?
Yes. Can
We
you
could help with those.
Can you heal us?
Kill you? No, we won't kill you.
Heal.
Heal you? Oh, I can't do that either, no.
No.
Well, I could, maybe.
I
How's your stomach?
Uh,
She's cutting up this, what looks to be a rat.
Yet to be determined.
I was gonna say, if you can eat something slimy, I may be able to heal you some.
Yes.
It won't be much, though. It might not be worth it.
I'll try.
But you're a bird type. You eat slimy anyways, right?
Yes. So do you mind if we stay here for 10 or 15 minutes?
Oh, yeah. You can just have a seat over there, yeah.
Should we do a short rest, or should I be doing prayer of healing on you, Kukta? Do you guys want to do a short rest?
I mean, I'm only down like 8 hit points, so I'm fine either way. And I think I have a bunch of spells still.
I'm down 21, but I have spells and I have like greater potions of healing and shit.
I took a big shot at the end, and
Yeah, you did.
I have
Yeah, that's what she
some.
said.
In the mouth.
Sorry.
I have some spell slots, but I don't have that many spell slots.
Up to you guys. I mean, well, okay. So in game, if kind of keeping track of it, I think we've been up and about for like 16 hours. So I have to imagine we're getting close to a long rest, depending on how long we want to stay awake. So I don't know if that plays into it at all, but I've got lots of first and second level spells and cure wounds. So prayer of healing is pretty good.
Yeah, it's 2d8 plus 4.
Up to you guys. Do you want a long or short?
Oh, if we're getting the option of long rest, I say we take a long rest.
I don't know if I want to take a long rest in the hag room.
Damn it, Jeff.
I mean, I don't know if I want to take it in the hand room either.
Fair.
Well, I guess let's take a short rest for now.
Alright. I'll
Alright.
roll a couple hit dice then.
Go ahead and take a short rest. As you're taking the short rest and you're sitting there, they are watching you intently. You even notice, like, the one that is sleeping, her hat has a hole in it, and an eyeball comes up and is looking through this hole at you guys.
Wait, say that again?
The one on the rocking chair that is
Uh-huh.
reading the book,
Uh-huh.
that is supposedly asleep,
Uh-huh.
she has a hat on,
Uh-huh.
and it has a hole in it. And as she's sitting there rocking, an eyeball appears at this hole and is watching you guys as she's rocking back and forth, supposedly sleeping.
Krixis, that was not a good healing. Was it?
Oops.
I got some, yeah.
Would you like me to lay hands on
I'm
you?
alright. I'm alright for now.
Lay your hands
Speaking
on
of
me.
spells,
Lay-
so they must have updated D&D Beyond, because while I can't cast them, I can see all the way up to 8th level spells. Like, I have Fireball that goes all the way up to... Oh, that's Necklace of Fireball.
So
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
necklace of
I-
fireballs.
I saw that and I thought it was an issue, but the necklace actually says if you use extra beads, it increases the spell level by 1. So
Okay.
it
You
is
could throw the
correct.
whole necklace at 'em.
Strangely,
That may be possible because that would be that's your 13.
I mean
D6.
the one you did drop dealt 40 damage unless they saved. So I mean, I don't know how much those hands have for hit points, but that could be an option.
Mm-hmm. Would be like a goddamn bombing fighter pilot.
You slide over the top, just throw 'em.
Mm-hmm.
Necklace fireball beads.
All right, so short rest taken.
Love the smell of napalm in the morning. All right, you finish your short rest. What do you do?
Thank you, ladies.
You're welcome. Do you still require assistance with the hands? Would you like to avoid them altogether?
Yes. Yes, very much so.
Can I just do a intelligence check about like are hags like
An insight check,
like
maybe?
yeah, an inside check. Are hags like genies or like where you make a wish and you don't necessarily get what you're actually asking for? Like, ooh, do you not want to go see those hands? Okay, here, you're in the middle of the ocean.
Make an insight check, yeah.
Let's roll it. Stay bags. My insight's only +2, so 11.
And Lemon, she seems like she's being genuine.
Okay.
She turns and looks at you and goes, I see the doubt in your eyes. Do not worry, I will send you back to Ythrin.
All right, cool.
All right.
Okay, hang on. And she gets it. She kind of pushes her. There's a. She slides the wooden chair that she's sitting on. She stands up, and she isn't much taller than she was sitting down. Comes around the table with her staff as she's getting around, and then she comes over to the portal, and hanging from her staff is like this frog. And she slits the belly of it and pulls the entrails out of this frog hanging from her staff, and then just it's kind of weird because she spreads them out a bit and they seem to spread out larger than you think a frog's insides has room for, and drapes the entrails over the portal. Like they hang on the portal. And as it slowly oozes down and slides down, you can see the shimmer on the portal change slightly from the blue arcane ethereal to a slightly more green tinged ethereal portal. As it slides to the bottom, the whole thing takes on this shade of color. She goes, there you go. It won't be the same place, but it'll be within 500 feet or so in Ythrin.
Nice.
Thank you, lovely ladies.
Oh,
Have a good day.
lovely. You are a strange bird, sir.
I'm gonna go pop through the portal.
If anyone asks, you be sure you tell them that anti-pinch, anti-pillage, and anti-plunder. We're good folk. She goes back and sits down. Did Doug say he stepped through?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys follow him through?
Are the hags like watching everything we do?
The one eye in the hat is still watching you. She went back and sat down. She's going about her business again, and they slowly all go back to doing what they were doing.
Yeah, I'll go through the portal next. I rolled randomly to see if I was going to go, and yes.
Voline kind of looks at you, Krixis, and says, yeah. She walks through, like you can tell in her mind, like her paranoia still got the best of her, and this place immediately set her to discomfort, understanding it was a hag's coven.
Well, before Krixis leaves, he's gonna ask the hags, "May I have something to remember you by? Perhaps that necklace?
Oh, the necklace. Make a persuasion check. Or is persuasion a thing? Or a charisma
Yeah.
check? I think persuasion's a thing, right?
What is he gonna
Yeah.
have to do to persuade them, John?
23.
Man, Ryan's characters always have high charisma. You gotta know that.
She looks at that and goes, "Oh, the necklace? None of us have worn that in an age. Absolutely. You can definitely have that necklace." And she comes over. She goes and grabs it, and she comes over to you, and she kind of holds it up like she wants to put it on you. Do you bow your head to allow her to put it on you?
Yes.
And she puts it on you, and it hangs around your neck. There's a moment inside where you wonder, was this the best idea? It looks like it's worth a lot. I mean, looking at it, you would estimate it's worth 400 or 500 gold. That stone is incredibly precious. But you're not sure.
My precious.
If you're going to be able to take it off. Like there's a unsettling feeling as she puts it on, and she kind of grins big at you, and some teeth are missing, and there's little cavities in some of them, and green gunk and shit. And she pats you on the shoulder. That's a good boy. And then goes walking back to the table.
Ryan,
All right.
Wooing the ladies.
may I be the first to congratulate you on becoming a level 9 love slave?
I think you're married now.
Well, we'll see if she
Yeah.
visits me in my dreams.
And Hag religions, you're now married to the coven, all three of them.
Yep. You cannot leave the portal. You
Wait
cannot
a
go past
second.
goal. You cannot connect to $100. You are now
Now you're
stuck.
speaking the language of my characters. All right. Maybe I'll feel something later, but I'll go through the portal right now as well.
All right. You step through the portal. You are instantly, as all three of you come through the portal, one at a time, you are surrounded by bookshelves. You're in a completely different place. It looks like a library that you're in of some kind. And as you're sitting there kind of observing it, this jackal-headed humanoid walks into view carrying a bundle of scrolls. And behind him is an eyeless, white, 5-foot-tall penguin with a leather harness that is dragging a small cart laden with books behind it. And he kind of turns and looks at you and he says, "Ah, you must be the librarians. Scrivenscry needs of your assistance." The penguin behind him is kind of like, kind of turning and,
Yes, librarians. What can we help you with?
"Oh, I need to find it. I know for sure there's a book of keeping here. Somewhere in this library. There's a book of keeping. I need to find the book of keeping in this library. Can you help me find the book of keeping in this library?"
Yeah, we could.
Sure. I mean, I guess we can.
Jacob, you're contemplating this as
Yep.
as Doug and Krixis seem to be committing the group to doing this. While you're contemplating it, the penguin walks up to you and hands you a little piece of leather, very, very subtly.
Well, I rolled that I'm not going to help look for the Book of Keeping, but I'm
Okay.
interested in this piece of leather.
You open the little piece of leather and look at it, and it says "Help me" on it.
Oh man, this is giving me Oscar vibes.
Is the penguin missing a hand?
Help me. Help
No,
me.
he's missing 2 eyes, though. He doesn't have any eyes.
Ooh.
I'll ask him if he can speak, if he speaks.
And he just nods just the littlest bit. You get the idea that he's trying to hide that he's communicating with you
Mm.
from the jackal-looking guy, whose
Okay.
name is Scriven Scry. He turns at one point and goes, "Oh, and this is Kingsport. This is my assistant. We seek knowledge. We seek the books of keeping, and one is in this library. And you're librarians, and you're going to help me find it, right? Yes."
I would like to do a perception check on him and the surrounding area. Like, I'm kind of trying to determine if he's actually like on the up and up. Like, if he's trying to loot the place. Like, if he seems like he's kind of sketchy.
Make an insight check.
Insight. Okay. Oh, I'm good at those. 5.
You think he's trying to rob the place blind. You think this books of keeping is a ruse, and he's just trying to find any spell scrolls and magic stuff he can find within the library.
Makes sense. Makes sense. I will.
All right.
I'll kind of look at Krixis and kind of give him kind of like one of those, this guy over here, kind of,
Okay.
kind of like I don't trust him kind of look.
What kind of books do you have there in your wagon, there, friend?
Oh, in the wagon? Well, there's these are treatises on the outer planes. They're very valuable. They're like to a collector. Like you'd have to find a collector. I just happen to know one, but he's not on this plane. But I'm looking for the books of keeping. That's what I'm looking for.
And what exactly are you going to do with these books of keeping?
Wow. Well, they're powerful books. They can, yeah, they're powerful books for the Yugoloths. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sorry, a Yugoloth?
Well, yeah, that's what I am.
Oh.
Yeah. And we're kind of created. So, yeah. So any like. Well, we may be able to. I may be able to get my old life back if I can find them all. If I can find them all.
What was your
But I
old
need
life?
to find them all. Oh yes, my old life. Yugoloths are
Which-
created. I'm fighting against the magic in my mind, so it's not easy. See if you can help us find a book. Quickly.
But,
That would be better.
what's in it for us if we find this book for you?
I could give you these books.
Great question.
These books, they're worth something to a collector. You gotta know a collector though. But if you can find a collector, they're probably 250 gold or so a piece to the right person.
So what?
And there's 6 of them.
So you're going to give us a whole bunch of gold?
No, I'm gonna give you a bunch of books. You gotta sell the books then. No.
Yeah, that doesn't interest me in the slightest.
Do you have a book of keeping right now?
Not with me. No. But one is supposedly here. One is supposedly here. You see the penguin behind him? Just shaking his head no.
Do I notice that too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because he's standing behind him. You all notice it because he's like right there, and he's just.
It's just one of kind of like one of those comedy things where. Okay.
I don't think it's a comedy to whoever wrote "Help Me" on.
No.
Yeah.
But it's like one of those
No,
things where
he's-
you have the main character and then you have somebody behind him. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
so why
well,
don't
let me
hold on a
consult
second.
with my friends. Sure.
Yep.
Sure. Okay, so I'll kind of get in a
course.
little like football huddle, and okay, so I think the penguin is being held prisoner. It seems like the penguin doesn't think that either there isn't a book here, a book of keeping here, or the guy's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I kind of feel like he's trying to rob the place. What?
Which one's Kingsport?
Kingsport's the penguin.
Okay.
And
Alright.
Scrivener is the.
I mean, he's robbing the place, and he's planning on paying us if we find the book with the books that he's robbing the place with that we could theoretically just take if we wanted them.
Yeah, it doesn't
mean,
make any sense, does it?
It's a borderline between this is a dead city and the books are probably worthless to anyone here, and stealing is wrong. So I'm not sure where I feel about this.
Well, I don't want him to get his hands on anything of importance, like spell scrolls or things that he could use against us, or things that we could use. Also, what the hell's a book of keeping?
Yeah, this is shit I came up on.
Do any of
loot,
us-
though. I'm not sure that it's stealing when this whole damn city is
This is the
It's a fair
rules
point,
of the
says Valine.
rules of shipwreck, finders keepers.
You want me just to chase him off and
well,
save his
I
penguin
think we
friend?
want to. Yeah, I think we want to try to free the penguin, but I don't necessarily care if he has some books unless we need books. I don't think we need books.
No, I don't give a shit about the books.
How
So-
big is the penguin?
5 feet tall.
Okay,
Ooh, that's a big ass penguin.
I was gonna say
It's a massive
not
penguin. Yeah,
fitting
he's a
in
big ass penguin.
How
They're
do
not
you
fitting in
do,
Tika's
Mr.
mouth.
Penguin?
Valine says, "Well, do we want to do this?" Valine says, "Do we want to do this violently, or do we want to do this nicely?"
Here, let me take
I
care
mean,
of it. And I'm
I
like,
can-
I am aware of. I have locate object, but it's kind of specific on. If I've never seen a book of keeping before, it'll just tell me where the nearest book is, and that's not helpful. So, if I could
I-
see one or have an idea of what one looks like, that might.
I can
Help.
cast hold person on him. Valine says.
well, I'm going to try something first, and if we need to, we'll resort to that.
Okay.
Hold on. So I'm going to go up, and I'm going to get right into his face. And I'm going to say, and the
He kind
penguin
of backs
is
up a little bit.
the penguin is the bad guy, right? And the other thing is the penguin's the good guy.
No.
Penguin's
the
not.
good guy. The
Penguin is
Canoloth
out.
or Yugoloth is the good guy or the bad guy.
Okay, well, I'm going to stand right in front of the bad guy.
Yep.
And I'm going to point to his servant and say,
Yep.
go over by our team, and you, and I'll poke him in the chest, fuck off. And I'd like to roll an intimidation roll.
Go ahead and roll intimidation.
Fuck. 11.
The penguin kind of sits there and stares at you. He's waiting to see what the Canoloth does or the Yugoloth.
I have +8 on frickin' intimidation. I was hoping for like a...
Yeah.
See, you
Three is
needed to
not
get
gonna
one of
get you.
your posse up there and get an advantage on that roll, but
We'd be like anime characters in the background doing poses.
let's see, what is he gonna do? He is going to mutter some words.
don't forget you have minor illusion, Doug, if you need it, and Krixis, you have chill touch.
Mm-hmm.
I
Ooh.
need a wisdom saving throw from you, Doug.
Oh, shit. Oh. Nat 1 for 9.
You feel something reach into your mind and touch your thoughts. and he suddenly takes a hostile posture. And I need y'all to roll initiative.
God damn it.
He read your
All
mind.
right.
He knows what you're trying to do. Hang on before you roll initiative. I want to create this encounter.
Middle of the road, I can re-roll if you need to.
Okay, and then number of characters.
My bad, guys. I really thought I was going to get him on intimidation.
Oh crap!
Yeah,
No,
you should have.
So far my rolls have been don't help find the book, don't help the penguin, and it's okay to steal. So I'm not going
Go
to be
ahead
much
and
help
roll initiative now.
making good decisions today, apparently. Oh, I thought it was the same thing. Close.
Nope, I have advantage, so I'm going to roll again. No, 15.
15. Okay, I'll change that back to 15. Try and roll that at advantage so that'll pop.
Yeah, I
that's
always
fine.
forget I have it at advantage.
Yep, I got it. All right, so we are going Krixis, him, Doug, Jacob, Valine. It's Krixis. You are first up as he suddenly, you saw him cast something and suddenly he becomes very hostile. Takes a defensive stance. He drops the scrolls that are in his hands and pulls a small chunk of wood out of his hand or out of his pocket. And
A small
has
chunk
like
of wood.
Yeah.
Krixis
A
is
wand.
going to take
Oh,
2 steps back,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm just going to lob a sacred flame at him.
Okay.
And so he needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Dex save, saving throw, dex save. 13.
Does not save. So he
All right.
takes just 5 damage.
5 damages. All right. Anything else? Bonus action?
Nope, nothing
Spiritual
at
weapon?
this time.
Nothing? All right.
Nope.
That moves to him. His first act is going to be to... let's see. He is going to... I need a... What saving throw do I need? A Constitution saving throw from Doug. As he starts muttering some words and waving his hands around.
8.
Okay.
This is not going the way I had anticipated this entire scenario playing out in my head.
58 points of...
I'm sorry,
what is this? What type
how
of
many?
damages?
That sounded like 58.
58 of necromantic damage as he casts Finger of Death on you.
Fuck me. So is Hellish Rebuke a reaction?
Yes.
I'm going to Hellish Rebuke him at the 2nd level.
I don't know if you can do it to a spell.
I just...
I did not like that one bit.
Constitution saving throw. Oh no, I think it's when you're hit with a melee attack.
Okay. Then I will not.
Whoa.
No, actually, it's a reaction you take in response to being damaged by a creature within 60 feet of you.
Okay.
You can see.
Absolutely. Then
So-
go ahead.
I feel like you got damaged by a creature you can see.
Yeah, I think so.
He's going to take 14 damage.
Oh hell yeah, nice. 14 damages. All right, it is your turn, Doug. you want to revisit some more damage on him? Go for it.
Yes, I'm going to, with my bonus action, do Searing Smite,
Okay.
which is, for those of you not in the know, The next time you hit a creature with a melee weapon attack during the spell's duration, your weapon flares with white-hot intensity, and the attack deals an extra 1d6 fire damage to the target, causing the target to ignite in flames. At the start of each of its turn until the spell ends, the target must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, it takes 1d6 fire damage. On a successful save, the spell ends. If the target or creature within 5 feet of it uses an action to put out the flames, or if some other effect douses the flames, the spell ends.
Okay. So you're searing, smiting them.
Yep.
So swing away.
$24.
24. Yeah, that hits.
So that's 10 damage. Oh, I rolled a 6. That's good. So that's 10 damage plus an extra d6.
He has to roll the save for the smite, right?
I think the first one is...
The first one's just done.
Yeah,
And he's on fire.
Yeah, the saving throw is for the beginning of each turn.
Okay.
And he'll take another 2, so 12 total.
I apologize for the weird vibrating sound coming from my mic. I have no idea what's vibrating in here.
Take... Nope, I'm not going to say it. Nope, not going to say it.
So it's a grand total of how much?
12 damage, 2 of which is fire.
All right.
And he has in flames.
And he is on fire.
Yep.
All right.
And I'm going to take my second attack, which is
You're going to do
a
what then?
21 to hit.
Your second attack. Got it.
Yep.
Yep. 21 to hit. Hits.
Nice,
sure.
for another 9 damage.
9 damages. Hey, give me 1 second.
So this is our first combat since Jacob got cursed. So this is an interesting, like, choosing what to do. Do I heal Doug? He seems hurt. Or do I attack? Do I summon Tika? Do I try to save the penguin?
This guy's a monster.
A metal hanging thing on the wall is just vibrating against the wall. That's what it was.
Like a tuning fork?
Kind of. All right. So was that all of Doug's turn?
I think so. He walked away.
All right, Jacob.
Yeah, because it would have been a bonus action for that. Okay. So, I am going to roll to see what I do. I have a little list going. All right. 1 is attack. I'm going to attack.
All right.
Let's see. Well, that. Do you ever roll a 20-sided die and it just slides across the screen and doesn't change? 11 to hit.
11 does not hit.
That's better. 26 to hit.
That hits for sure.
For all of 5 damage.
Ooh, 5 damages.
And that I'll just take up I'll just move into a good position so that I'm not standing by everyone else.
Okay.
So I'll shift off to the side a little bit.
All right. That completes your turn then?
Correct.
All right. Oh, shit. I'm not moving through everyone's turn. We go to Valine. She is not having this shit, so...
Well, she knows what a finger of death could do.
Yeah. So
I do now, too.
She can... 4th level. Yeah.
A lot.
You do too now. She's going to cast Blight on him. I got to roll his save. His save is, though, I actually am going to need to go to the bathroom.
Yep. I can see you squirming.
His save What?
I can see you squirming.
Yeah, vamp for a minute. I'll be right back.
So, Doug, am I correct on your sheet that you have 10 hit points at the moment?
That is an accurate statement.
Okay.
I am glad we took the short rest, or I would have been knocked.
Yeah, I rolled, since I'm making random decisions, I rolled that instead of healing you, I was going to attack. So,
I appreciate
so that's a consequence of being cursed. Yeah, it was either summon Tika to attack, save the penguin, heal you, or just attack on my own. And I rolled attack on my own.
Well, that was a wise choice.
If you fall, I probably would not have to roll because it wouldn't be a choice. But
Yeah.
for now, you're just, smoking.
Yeah, right now.
Little black wisps of necromantic burn.
Yeah. I hurt a lot. Doesn't feel good.
I wouldn't suggest dropping any of those necklace beads right now near you.
No. That's a terrible idea. I do have in my inventory, though, I have
so much better. Sorry.
a superior potion of healing, so that may have to come into play.
Oh, what the fuck happened? What just happened? That's weird. My tablet just shot its crap off.
Wah, wah, wah.
I'm having all kinds of technical difficulties right now. Yeah, exactly right. Shit, did I lose that whole window over here? I did, didn't I? Fuck.
I'm just gonna play with sound effects until you get your shit together.
Yeah, I lost the combat tracker. Let's open this up. Get that tab, move it over here. Full screen. Yeah.
Can you make a Wilhelm scream?
Yeah. Is there a Wilhelm scream?
I do, but I don't think you can really hear it. I think it's here.
Encounters.
And I think it's
Untitled encounter resume. Okay. And then I need the lean.
That's not much of a scream.
Connections.
No,
Character.
that's not what I'm looking for. They really should have a Wilhelm scream in here, shouldn't they?
They should.
I would think, yeah.
All right.
How about this?
So where is the... Can I see the log still? Yes, I can. So she rolled 32. He needs to save. So his saving throw was 11 plus... What type of save is it for? Yeah, I'm all over the place now.
Save on Blight is
Blight, it's a
Constitution.
Constitution. So he fails. So he takes all 32 of her Blight.
Nice.
He is officially bloodied at that point then.
It's good for us. Does the penguin get a turn? Or is the penguin,
penguin runs and hides.
Ah.
He runs around a bookcase and hides. Krixis, we're back to you. Finally.
All right,
moving
Krixis
forward.
is going to run up behind Doug and cast Cure Wounds
That's
at
probably a good
4th
idea.
level.
Ooh.
Ooh, wow.
Because Doug is definitely bloodied as well.
I will definitely take it.
Oh,
That was
shit.
a really good one.
That's
Yeah.
a good heal.
And then add to that
Ooh.
6. So 43 Doug of healing.
I like
And then
that.
I'll heal myself 6.
Excellent.
Oh, I feel so much better. And
So much better. All right. And then And then as a bonus action, I'm going to give Doug my bardic inspiration and just say, "Now get out there, you son of a bitch, and kick ass." And then that's it.
All right. He is going to.
I feel like that speech should have had like a slap on the ass, like a "Go get him, Tiger."
It hurt my hand though. You're probably wearing some hide on.
Yeah. Right.
Nah, he's got chaps on.
The assless kind.
Well, yeah.
So that he
If
can
I'm a
just
bird, I have a tail, right?
fly over
Are
and
there-
shit.
I mean, are there any other kinds, really and truly?
He starts casting a spell on his turn. He pulls out a little bit of.
You need to take 1d6 or do a constitution.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Con saving throw. Con saving throw is. Oh shit! That's I can have. Oh here, it's in here. 17.
I'm pulling it up. It's
So
you
you saved.
saved.
Then he casts banishment on Valine. So she needs a charisma saving throw. He didn't like what she did to her.
Banishment?
Him.
Oh.
Banishment. Yes. She
What?
needs a charisma saving throw.
What does banishment do? Is it
Oh,
literally
That's a
banish?
4. You're about to find out.
Oh fuck!
She
Yeah,
is being
she's-
sent
she's
to
going bye-bye.
another plane of existence. She failed, so she is... Suddenly she just goes poof, and she's gone.
Poof.
She is banished to a harmless demiplane for a minute. There's a faint popping noise when it goes away. So, and she's gone.
All right. That's a thing.
Well, shit.
She is gone, and now it is Doug's turn.
Christmas.
So, Doug, here you go.
I am going to.
Oh, fuck. I should have used more slots. Oh, well. Could have banished a couple of you.
That would have been interesting for Jacob.
Yeah.
Honestly. Oh, shit. I should have totally done that with Jacob. What would you like to do, Doug?
Yeah, I'm just reading my abjure enemy. Yeah, I'm just gonna do my. I'm gonna attack him with the mace. 25
25 does hit.
for 7 damage.
7 damages.
I will attack again. Ooh, that's 10. What's the inspiration? Is it a D4, D6?
Bardic Inspiration.
It's a D6.
D6.
Better roll big if you're going to use it.
13.
Show me.
Does 13 hit?
No, 13 does not hit.
Fuck.
Bardic Inspiration is gone. Anything else you would like to do, sir? Through bonus action?
All right, I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith to Krixis.
Okay.
So, shimmering field appears and surrounds a creature of your choice within range. granting it a +2 bonus to AC for the duration.
Ooh.
So you swing, you miss, you hit, and then you swing and you miss, and you hit you smack into a bunch of books in one of the bookshelves, and they all kind of fly out the backside. And you kind of swear to yourself as you go, oh crap, and you put a hand on Krixis real quick and cast the Shield of Faith on it. Krixis, you see that shield form in front of you. Jacob, Valine went pop from right next to you and is now gone. You have not seen someone do this before. Seems kind of dangerous, an enemy that can just make you guys disappear like that.
Yeah. Still rolling for what I would do. This time I rolled save the penguin. So do I see the penguin?
Nope, you saw him duck around behind a bookshelf.
All right, I'll re-roll then if I can't see him. All right, I rolled attack. I rolled attack again.
Okay.
So we'll just keep firing.
Keep firing, assholes.
That seems good. 19?
19. 19 does hit. For how much damages?
Oh.
No whammy, no whammy, no whammy.
4.
Yeah.
4 damages. 4.
Oh,
shot
no. 14 to hit.
14 misses. This dude's a beast for being just a thing in the library. He's kind of beastly.
Yeah, right.
All right, I will, whatever direction I think the penguin went, I will head that direction, but still keeping my eye on the bad guy.
Okay,
And
I have a
that's
question
it.
for you.
Yes.
You can go a direct route, which will incur an AO, or you can go an indirect route. If you go the direct route, you'll be able to see the penguin. If you go the indirect route, you won't be able to see the penguin yet.
I would go indirect because I'm just
Indirect.
I'm doing the ranger thing.
Okay, so you duck around a different bookshelf and get to a different aisle, and you just see the back end of the cart disappear around a corner as you come around the aisle.
Okay.
All right, Valine is twiddling her thumbs in the middle of nowhere, literally the middle of nowhere. Krixis.
Because she's
All right.
from
Top of the order.
So then Krixis is going to... How far away would you say I am from our...
Adversary? 20 feet? 15 feet?
Okay. So then I am going to just cast a guiding bolt.
Okay.
The banishment is a concentration spell. Does he need to
Oh yeah, he would have to roll concentration. It was 7 damage that he took, so it's 10 then.
Yeah, and I hit him for 4, so yeah, he just has to make the basic con save of 10, I think.
Yep. And the second one is 14. Yeah, he made them both.
All right, guiding bolt 17 to hit.
Just hits. That's his AC.
Oof.
Like I said, he's kind of beefy.
All right, so here's 4d6 for 12 damage, and he's shiny.
Hey, he's not looking so good.
Yeah, he's pretty tough for a book nerd.
And then I'm going to run up on him, and I'm going to say, "You don't look so tough." And bump him with my shield, and then I'm done.
Okay. You kind of show him. Make an intimidation check.
Oh. All right, 19, but it was 20 for a good portion of that roll.
He falters in that moment. And he is going to dimension door
Mm.
I'm reading this. Are you willing to go with him?
Yeah. Yes.
He lays a hand on you and mentions the door. You're willing to go with him?
Yes.
Okay.
Holy crap!
Um,
Oh, did he make us a con save for the guiding bolt?
nope. And that's got to be 12, right? Because that's what the damage was.
Half the damage, or 10, I think.
Oh, half the damage for 10, so it's still 10. Yep, and he made it.
Okay.
He grabs you, and you are pulled through a sudden teleportation spell, and there's an explosion. The rest of you off to your right, about 5 or 6 rows down in the library, and like 2 shelves fall over and eventually stop, but you hear books like clatter and stuff. Krixis, you come in with him. You're near. You can see the penguin in the distance, like he moved towards his penguin. Took you with him. Then let's see. That was two dimension door is a action. You have a bonus action at all? Nope. All right. I'll move to Doug. Doug, you hear an explosion. You see Krixis, and this guy puts a hand on Krixis' shoulder and disappears with him.
How far away are they?
Valine is gone. Krixis is now gone. It's you and Jacob standing there. And off to your right, about 5 or 6 rows down in the library, you hear an explosion.
I'm gonna run towards that explosion. I have my range is what's my speed? My speed
What is your speed?
is 25 feet.
If you double move, you would get there. Single move, you're gonna see a overturned shelf. You won't see them though.
Shit. So that would be action, and bonus action would be double move.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
Movement and action is double move.
Okay. Yep. I'll
You'd
do
still
that.
have a bonus action if you wanted to do something with a bonus action.
I will do that.
Okay.
And then bonus action. Bonus action, I'm going to harness divine power. I can expend the use of my channel divinity to fuel your spells. As a bonus action, you touch your holy symbol, utter a prayer, and regain 1 expended spell slot, which can be no higher than level 2. So I'm going to do that and gain a level 2 spell back.
Okay.
Cool.
Very cool. Jacob.
So how far away then did you say?
50 feet.
All right.
If you moved,
so
you
I
would
have
be
an
able to
idea.
see the damage, but you
I
wouldn't
have
be
an
able
idea
to
of
see
where
them.
they are. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to move my my speed so 35 feet closer to them, and I will use my action to summon Tika using a first. So that burns a spell slot because this is not the first time I summoned her today. I will summon her as lightning this time. So I've summoned her 5 times. So that's the 5th one.
How far away can you summon her?
I can summon her 30 feet away. So I'm going to try to drop her right in there and bonus action yell, "Get the bad guy," and hope she can figure out who the bad guy is.
She drops in. She recognizes Krixis and Doug and kind of shakes from being summoned and sees the guy with Krixis and realizes, oh, that must be bad guy.
All right, so go for a bite.
All right.
Ugh. Boo. Miss.
She misses. So her summoning, she's still a little groggy from being pulled from the ether into your world again.
Oh, the next attack done on the bad guy is at advantage.
Oh, at advantage because he's sparkly. Yeah, she has an
okay.
advantage. So.
All right, here we go. Second try is much, much better. Natural 20.
Very much. Yes. Oh, nat 20. Oh, snap.
20
Tika comes in with a
for 27.
vengeance. Tika likes Krixis and she was upset that he was moved.
Well, there were a lot of 6s when they were going across the screen, but if it matters, 16 damage, some of it is lightning.
How much of it is lightning?
7 of it is lightning.
16, so that means 9 of it's just normal damage.
Yeah, 9 bite, 9 piercing, I think.
How does the Arcanoloth die?
Okay, you said it kind of looks like a jackal person. I
Yep.
think, yeah, it's going to go for the throat. Yeah, you don't mess with animal creatures without going for the throat, so, yeah.
Grabbing, gets a good hold of that jugular, and it's really funny because, well, it's not funny, but gets there, and you see the lightning course through the body as that lightning damage is done to it, and it just kind of twitches a little bit and then goes limp in Tika's mouth. And then Tika just kind of drops him and turns and looks at you with a big bloody grin on her face. Like, did I do good?
Right.
Where's my treat?
Yeah.
Where's my treat? Yes.
Ooh, I think I did that in the other campaign. I think I brought some animal treats. I didn't do that.
I got the bad guy. What do I get?
Yeah. And then Valine.
Valine, you hear up, and she like pops back into the world. Kind of looks around and realizes no one's standing by her. She kind of yells at, guys. Does anyone
yell,
respond?
I'll yell over to her. Valine, we're over here.
Ooh, I cantrip the lights, dancing lights up above us and kind of float them around so she knows where we're at.
Yep. All right, you're out of initiative.
I'll go talk to the penguin.
He comes wheeling over. He's like, "Thank you. He was a mean bastard."
While Krixis is talking to the penguin, I'm going to search. I'm going to search the guy.
Okay. Searching him, he's in a robe. Like, everything he had on him that would be worth anything, he dropped. Primarily the scrolls that he was carrying. So you can go back and look at those. And the penguin is like, thank you. He was such a cruel and unpredictable man. Some days he'd be very gentle and kind to me, and then some days he would beat me and tell me I'm not carrying enough of my weight, and now I just want to go home. He says, I have no fucking clue where I am.
Uh-oh, where's home to you, little penguin man?
Home is AR. No.
The Antarctic.
He just wants to go. Could you have a way to send me home? Any of you?
I don't
Lean,
think
maybe?
so.
As he's talking, you find 3 spell scrolls. And actually, on his body, you do find a chime of opening. A little bell. Doug.
Okay.
So you find that before you go looking off for the scrolls. You come back, walking back with these 3 scrolls. And the chime of opening, to hear them talking about him wanting to go home. Kingsport wanting to go home.
I'm probably not the most qualified to do this, but can I do a medicine check on if I think we can heal his the damage to his eyes?
Oh yeah, you can do a medicine check for that.
So what is a chime?
You're looking at it, but you don't. I mean, initially, your initial
Yeah.
thought is no. His eyes have been sealed over and long.
Yeah, I rolled an 8, so.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well.
Let's take a look at the scrolls.
Yeah, that's Valine was gonna
Yeah.
say. Let me look at those scrolls.
I would give them to the spell people. Like I have spells, but like
Mm-hmm.
I'll give it to
Kind
the
of the
actual.
same.
Yeah.
And she unrolls the first one and goes, "Oh, well, this one I already know. And this is my little bubble hut thing. So here, if one of you wants to carry this, you could cast it at some time if I'm not around."
I would take that
Yeah.
back.
She unrolls the next one. She's like, "Oh, I could send you home right now if you like. This is plane shift. Do we want to send him home?"
Mm-hmm. Yes, I feel like
Oh,
that
and-
would be the wise choice.
Are you all okay if I send him home with this?
Yes.
Jacob would. Okay, this is a. Gotta make a decision here. Gotta roll. Do I want the scroll? I guess the answer is no. I don't want the scroll. So I would say yes. Let's send him home. We'll find a different way to get me home.
So she casts plane shift and sends him back
That would
to
have
his.
been interesting.
Yeah, I was like, ooh, this would be something Jacob would want. Not being from here and not necessarily knowing how to get home. So but it is a thing, Jacob, where you realize there is magic here on this plane that can get you back home.
Mm-hmm.
That it's an understanding that there is a way. So you just need to find someone that can do that.
Mm-hmm.
But in a moment of compassion, you, for this large beast, or medium
Yeah.
beast.
The little pixie whispers in my ear. You'll find enough.
Exactly. And the last scroll she unwinds, and she's like, "Oh, this is very interesting. This can summon a wall of ice. You might be helpful in combat."
Ooh, nice.
I'm tempted to take that one.
Do it.
She hands that to Jacob then. Well, where are we? Apparently we're in Ythrin. Kingsport said we were in Ythrin, so we did, and the Hags said we'd go 500 feet or so away from where we were. We gotta find a door.
How many are those books still around? The ones that he said were valuable?
Yep, they're sitting in the cart. He unhooked his harness, and he was no longer. The cart's just left there. So if you wanted to grab those 6 books, you could.
Yeah, I rolled. I would be okay stealing the books. So.
Okay.
So how many are there?
Puppy-do. There are 6 of them.
I will take all 6 and put them in the bag of holding unless someone else wants one.
What I was doing something. What did you pick up?
The
The
6
book-
books that were in the
The
cart.
books that
Oh.
he said were valuable.
Gotcha.
Yep. So
And then did someone take the chime of opening?
Yeah, that I got that.
yeah,
You got that. Okay.
it has a single use remaining.
Oh, only
So-
one use remaining. That sucks.
Yeah. So you guys look for a door then to this place?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Unless this place pretty secure. I mean, let's find out where we are first. But then, this might be a good place for a long rest.
Yeah.
Stepping out, you do find the door with little difficulty, and you step out and realize you're still in Ythrin, and before you is a massive arboretum. You are coming out of Y9, which is a library, and Y10 stands before you, a massive grove nestled in a hollow in the city floor. You can see puffs of gray vapor rise above the treetops and then suddenly disperse as it drops rain. And there is a You can see it on the far side. You see through it near you, but on the far side, you can see a false sky above and flickers between a wild storm and a vast field of stars at night. And standing in the middle of this arboretum is probably the largest tree you have ever seen. So,
wow, guys, it's a big ass tree. Whew. Should we? I kind of feel like before we move on, I could use a long rest. I'm kind of, if we get into another altercation, I'll be hurting on spells.
you guys, as you're sitting there kind of discussing this on the city streets, Professor Scant comes floating up on his hand. Where the hell did you go? Don't do that to me again. You grabbed that tower and disappeared and left me in there with those hands.
That's a fair point. We probably did.
Yeah, we really did.
Yeah, those hands grabbed Professor Scant, and Sandstorm started playing in the background.
I'm gonna look at him and be like, oh shit, how'd you get out?
I'm held by a large hand, and I'm a ball. I'm not a threat.
Fair.
Mm.
Well, welcome
They're
back.
confined to the tower anyway, so I went out the window and they're fine. But where did you go? It took me a good minute to find you guys. What happened in the library?
Well, it's a long story.
We've been some places.
Yeah.
Well, the good news is I think that is the nether oak. We need a wand made of that, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And that's where we'll end.
perfect.
Nice.
So you guys can. Are you going to take a long rest? I'll go through this. Are you going to go back in the library and take a long rest there?
I feel like that would be a wise choice, unless we wanted to look at the tree and then take a long rest. But
So do you want to take it in the arboretum or do you want to take it in the library?
library would be.
Or do you want to take it in
safer.
the laptop?
Yeah.
In the
I
library,
think an
right?
enclosed building seems safer, yeah.
I kind of feel like we should go back to the Hags and just kind of lay low there.
No.
They seem nice, but you
Hags?
never know.
Professor Scant says, Hags? You want to go lay down low with the Hags? That doesn't seem like a good idea.
Yeah, I'd say.
Also,
Oh, go ahead.
during the rest, is there anything I need to do, like attune to this necklace that the Hags gave me?
No. When you step back, just as a couple things happen. As you step back into the building, you hear the scream again of the demi-lich, the supposed demi-lich. Krixis, as you guys settle down to take the rest and you start looking at the necklace, you realize that this necklace, as it was able to slip over your head, it is significantly shorter on the chain now, and you can't actually take it off.
Oh.
It's around your neck.
It's a choker.
Tighter.
Mm.
And that's a good spot to stop. So you guys can take your long rest in here. I will need a saving throw from you guys as you long rest. We can roll those. We can roll those to start the next session. Because I will have to look for what that saving throw is again.
Okay.
All right. Cool. Well, we survived a day in the Lost City.
Yeah. Oh,
All right.
We're not
fun.
currently dead.
No.
If you are in chat
Wait.
while I am finishing this up, go vote on show titles, tommnorm.showbot.tv. So we are Two Nerds One Quest. We are here most Sunday mornings, 8:30 a.m. Central Time. We will not be here next Sunday, or we may be here, some of us, because some of us are gone. Is that correct?
Yep,
I-
I'm gone next Sunday.
I will be unlikely to be attending.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Cooch,
So we're off
maybe
next Sunday.
if you are around, maybe we can just sit and bullshit. We can figure that out. But
Sounds good. Let's talk about it this week.
sure.
Hey, Genius, I got a question for you. Do you have
Yeah,
all 8 pieces of the Arcane Octad now? All 8 steps?
that was the 8th one. Yep.
All right, then this time off, level up.
Yay!
Ah. All right.
Kick
Two Nerds One
ass.
Quest. Sunday mornings, 8:30 a.m. Central Time. We may or may not be here next week. So give us some support. Tell others about the show. Let others know that you are happy in listening to us. Get the free podcast Monday morning, 7:30 a.m. It pops out. Patreon.com/2nerds1quest if you would like the podcast with pre and post show content, meaning all the fun that we talk about ahead of time and after the show. Let others know about the show. I mean, the best thing you can do is tell others and give us a rating and review wherever you get your podcast from. Go to bit.ly/ourfundiscord to join our Discord and see all of our links. I think that about covers it. So for me, for Jeff, for Ryan, and for John, peace out, bitches.
Get 'em.
Yeet.